What if you could step into a world where every decision you make shapes the narrative around you? Imagine a game where your choices aren't merely cosmetic, but have the power to alter the course of your entire experience. That's the promise of a cutting-edge venture into the realm of immersive, decision-based gameplay. In the world of, you're not just a player, you're a participant, an active architect of your own adventure. This isn't your average run-of-the-mill game. It's an experience that invites you to dive deep, to become part of a richly woven narrative that adapts and evolves with every choice you make. At its core is a game of choices. Every decision, no matter how small, has potential consequences, rippling out to affect your journey in unforeseen ways. But the beauty of it is, there is no wrong choice. There's only your choice, your story, your world. The game's immersive world breathes life into this premise. It's a realm teeming with intricate details, where the environment responds to your actions, where every NPC has their own story to tell, their own lives impacted by your decisions. The branching narratives are another highlight. Every fork in the road, every twist and turn, can lead you down a different path. The possibilities are as vast as your imagination. And then there's the gameplay itself. It's not just about making choices. It's about dealing with the consequences, navigating the challenges that arise, and ultimately, shaping your own destiny. You're not just playing a game, you're living an adventure. You're crafting a story that's uniquely yours, in a world that's vibrant, dynamic, and responsive. So, are you ready to take the plunge? Ready to step into a world where your decisions hold the power, where your actions have real impact, where every choice has the potential to change everything? In the world of every choice matters, and every decision you make shapes the world around you. Imagine navigating a world where every corner turned unveils a new mystery. A world that breathes life into your gaming experience, where every pixel paints 1,000 words and every interaction pulls you deeper into the narrative. Welcome to the world of our game. This world is not just a stage where the game's story unfolds, it's a living, breathing entity, teeming with stunning visuals and intriguing elements, each contributing to the overall gaming experience. The developers have painstakingly crafted this world with an attention to detail that borders on obsessive. And the result? A visually stunning masterpiece that captivates you from the moment you step into it. The graphics of this game are nothing short of breathtaking. With every blade of grass swaying in the wind, every ripple on the surface of a pond, and every shadow shifting with the movement of the sun, the game offers a level of realism that is rarely seen in the gaming industry. This attention to detail doesn't just serve to create a visually pleasing experience, but it also immerses you in the game, making you feel like a part of this world. But the world isn't just about stunning visuals, it's an interactive environment that reacts to your actions. Trees sway as you brush past them, wildlife scurries away as you approach, and the world changes with your every decision. This level of interaction isn't just for show, it serves a purpose. It adds a layer of realism and unpredictability that keeps you on your toes and makes the gaming experience all the more engaging. And then there's the dynamic weather system. Rainstorms that drench the landscape, sunshine that bathes the world in a warm glow, and snowfalls that blanket everything in white. The weather doesn't just change the look of the world, it changes the feel of the game. It impacts the gameplay, the narrative, and the overall experience. The world of our game is not just a backdrop for the narrative, but a character in its own right. It's an integral part of the game that enhances every aspect of the gaming experience. It's a world that you don't just navigate, but live and breathe in. It's a world that invites you to explore, to interact, and to lose yourself in. And it's a world that you'll never want to leave. What if mastering the game's mechanics was as satisfying as unraveling its narrative? That's a question we often find ourselves asking, and in this game, it's an experience that comes to life. Let's delve into the mechanics of the game, where the thrill of gameplay is as captivating as the narrative itself. Firstly, the combat system. It's not your typical hack and slash. Here, each move you make, each attack you launch, has weight and consequence. It's a dance of strategy and precision, where timing is everything. The game encourages you to experiment with different attack combinations, to to find what works best against each enemy type. The satisfaction of landing a well-timed blow and seeing your enemy crumble is simply unparalleled. Then there's the character progression. It's not just about leveling up and getting stronger. It's about making choices that mold your character, about adapting to the world around you. Your character evolves not just in strength and skills, but also in personality and beliefs. Every decision you make, every action you take, shapes your character's journey and growth. And speaking of decisions, the game's decision-making mechanics add another layer of depth to the gameplay. You're not just choosing dialogue options in cutscenes. Your choices have real, tangible effects on the world around you. They can change your relationships with other characters, alter the course of the story, and even influence the outcome of battles. It's a system that gives you a sense of control and agency, making the game feel alive and reactive to your decisions. All these elements come together to create a gameplay experience that is deeply satisfying and engaging. It's a game that rewards skill and strategy, encourages exploration and experimentation, and values the choices you make. It's a game where the mechanics are as intricate and captivating as the narrative they serve. Mastering the gameplay is as satisfying as unraveling the narrative. What if the game's narrative was as engaging as its gameplay? Now that's a question worth pondering. In the marvelous world of gaming, a compelling narrative can be the difference between a good game and a great one. When a game's story is as captivating as its gameplay, it becomes more than just a game. It's an experience. Take a moment to consider the narrative of our game in question. It's not your run-of-the-mill tale, but a tapestry of intricate plot threads, each intricately woven to create an enthralling story. The narrative is filled with complex characters, each with their own unique backstory, motivations, and personal growth. These characters aren't just avatars on a screen, they're personalities, ones that you can sympathize with, root for, and even grow attached to. And then there are the plot twists. Oh, the plot twists. Just when you think you've got the story figured out, the game throws a curveball that leaves you reeling. These unexpected turns keep you on the edge of your seat, eager to see what the next chapter will reveal. The unpredictable nature of the narrative adds a layer of suspense that's hard to resist. But what truly sets this game's story apart is its emotionally engaging story arcs. We're not just talking about superficial emotions here. We're talking about deep, raw emotions that stir something within you. Moments of triumph, despair, love, betrayal, they're all there, each one designed to pull at your heartstrings and immerse you deeper into the narrative. And let's not forget the choices. The game offers a multitude of choices that shape the narrative, making you an active participant in the story. The decisions you make can have far-reaching consequences, adding another layer of complexity to the narrative. It's not just about winning or losing, it's about the journey, the choices you make, and the impact they have on the narrative. So what if a game's narrative was as engaging as its gameplay? Well, it would be something akin to our game in question. The narrative is as engaging as the gameplay. So, is the game worth your time and effort? Well, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked on together. From the moment we delved into the game's intriguing premise, it was clear that there was something special about it. The game's unique features set it apart from the rest, offering a fresh and innovative take on the gaming landscape. The game's world is not just a backdrop. It's a living, breathing entity that you can navigate and explore. It's immersive, filled with detailed environments and a rich backstory that adds depth to the gameplay. The world isn't just beautiful, it's purposeful and thoughtfully designed. It's a testament to the game developer's creativity and attention to detail. But a game is not just about the world, it's about the experience. And in terms of gameplay, this game truly shines. The mechanics are intuitive and satisfying, making each moment of play a rewarding experience. The game strikes a balance between challenge and fun, ensuring that it's accessible to gamers of all skill levels. And let's not forget the narrative. The game's story is engaging, filled with twists and turns that keep you on your toes. It's a narrative that pulls you in, making you care about the characters and the world they inhabit. It's a story that stays with you long after you've put the controller down. So, to answer the question, is the game worth your time and effort? Absolutely. It's not just a game, it's an experience. It's a journey into a unique world, filled with memorable moments and engaging gameplay. It's more than worth the investment of your time and effort. In the end, the game offers an immersive, satisfying, and engaging gaming experience that's worth every second of your time and every ounce of your effort.